This video will teach you how to get a refund on Ashes of Creation on both Steam and in other circumstances, like if you were a backer. But before you get a refund, there's something that you need to do so that your data doesn't get sold to whatever company picks this game up and decides to run with it, because they're getting it for the data. On the ashesofcreation.com webpage, make sure that you log in and scroll all the way down past all of the stupid slop, and then click down here where it says Consent Preferences. Make sure that you click this and then click Do Not Sell or Share My Personal Information. I would also turn everything off that you can, but make sure that you click this Do Not Sell or Share My Personal Information and save changes. Now, whenever you do that and you click it again, it's going to unclick it, so you just have to hope that it's sent to a server. Legally, if you do this and they sell your info anyway, I don't know what you can do because I'm not like a legalese kind of guy. But with that said, there's one other thing you also need to do. Next up is you probably joined the Ashes of Creation Discord, and what you need to do is you need to click this cogwheel and then click Authorized Apps and remove the Ashes of Creation app. If you don't do this, then whoever takes over could do nefarious things with your Discord. Now, there are certain steps you need to do on Steam to get a refund, and I just want to prove that this works. This works for almost any game, so don't abuse this. Only do it if the game is truly a scam. So many of you have known on my channel about a game called PAX Day, and I have 227 hours played on this game. And if you go to my profile and you go to games, and then you go to all games, and you sort it by playtime, well, at 227 hours, that game simply does not show up at all on my game list, and that's because I got a refund for it. Now, hopefully it won't take you this long or this many refund requests on Ashes of Creation, but I'm going to help you. There's a special way to request it so that it gets human reviewed instead of automated reviewed and denied based on your playtime. But again, I just want to show you, this is for PAX Day. You can see that just how often here, these are the dates of me requesting a refund for that game. And yeah, you're going to see a lot of denials because I didn't know what I was doing either until I learned this. All right, I know this is also a little bit hard to see here, but you can see here that PAX Day Founders Pack Master was purchased June 18th, 2024, $108, okay? Also, yeah, this is Peak. My girlfriend wanted to play it. And then I got a refund here on October 17th, 2025 with over 200 hours for $108, okay? This is possible. All right, so I'm going to walk you through how to get a refund here on Steam first, okay? You're at the very top of your Steam client, not the web client, but the actual program itself on your PC. Click the Help tab. Click Steam Support. Now, I can't show you how to do it for Ashes because I did not pay for Ashes. Therefore, the option won't show up. So instead, what I'm going to do is click Games, Software, etc. But you can also click Purchases, right? And what you're going to do is find Ashes of Creation. There it is. I can't show you it because, again, I didn't purchase it, so it won't give me the option. But I did purchase Peak, okay? So you would click Ashes of Creation, but for me, I have to click Peak. Okay, there we go. And then what you want to do is you want to click View Receipt. All right, so go ahead and click that next. Next up, your screen is going to look like this, and I have it in MS Paint so I can hide my payment info. But what you want to do is you want to click I have a question about this purchase. This is going to get you a manual reviewed human. And then that's going to bring up a screen that looks like this where you can type stuff into a box, all right? And so here's a similar thing that you're going to type. Now, this is taken from a Redditor who managed to get a refund. There's many different variants you can type, but essentially what you want to do is you want to request the refund for the specific game. You don't have to bold the text or anything, okay? And then you want to make sure that you mention the collapse of the developer Intrepid Studios, okay? That recently happened, okay? And you also want to mention it's not a standard refund request, okay? And you want to make sure that you mention that the studio closed, that they abandoned their early access product, and that there is no product viability at all. If you're in Europe, you can also cite some European antitrust laws, but if you are American or otherwise not in Europe, then you can't really cite those. Also, it's really important that you request a manual review every single time. Ask for a human. That way you can get around automated replies, but by having a question about the purchase, it should get you a human. Now, if a request like this gets denied, just reword it slightly. Don't re-copy paste. I mean, you technically could, but you're just going to get another automated reply. Like, have AI, go to whatever AI you like to use, and have them retype this exact same thing out, proofread it, copy paste it back into another ticket, and keep opening tickets until they give you that refund. Now, when using Steam, if it gets denied, keep putting it in and keep putting it in, because the sooner you get this process started, the sooner it'll get manually reviewed. And the way Steam refunds work is, if there is a game that just acts up like the day before, or PAX Day or whatever, then eventually, if enough people are all requesting refunds at once, it flags the system. All the wages at Steam get a heads up. Hey, if someone puts in a free refund request, they'll get like a little email when they sit down at their little wagey work desk saying, hey, make sure you process refunds specifically for Ashes of Creation. So the sooner you do it, the better. Don't wait like half a year and then try it. Then you're going to be stuck fighting bots and fighting customer support that no longer remember the rules, okay? But do not go to your bank and do a chargeback to Steam. If you do a chargeback to Steam, your Steam account gets banned for 2 years. So don't do that. Now, if you bought the Kickstarter bundle, you're not going to get a refund through Kickstarter. You're going to have to talk to your bank. You're going to have to show all of the proof of the company collapsing, there's a lot of stories and a lot of videos and a lot of stuff online about fraud and about history of fraud or whatever. And so you're going to have to present all of that to your bank and search for X Sala in your purchase history, if it can even go back that far. My bank can't, but I didn't buy the Kickstarter, unfortunately. I also, like I said, I'm a content creator. They gave me the game for free in the hopes I would make videos for it. I just made guides. So, yeah, I made one video where I'm like, Ashes is better than Albion, and it is. I still think there was more to do in Ashes than Albion, okay? So you can call me a shill, you can put me on the list that I'm a bad guy, and here's the thing, right? The 111 people that bought the game through my referral link all did it through Steam, so that's what this video is for. It's helping them get a refund. I'm doing my part, and I will help them tirelessly until every single one of them is refunded. Okay, I'm not like the others, you know who they are. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at is that you need to search your purchase history for X Sala. That was the platform it went through for the Kickstarter. Talk to your bank, talk to your credit card company, whoever or however you bought it. Show them all the proof. And there are records online of people getting their $500 bundle refunded, their $350, $150 bundles refunded from years ago. All right, as long as all they did was they just showed everything, okay? You're going to have to do some Googling. You're going to have to collect a little bit of data, but just go to the Reddit. Just watch all the big news YouTubers. They all have everything, compacted, and they'll tell you what to do. It's really unfortunate that we don't have an MMORPG to play. Apogea is just Tibia, okay? I don't know. Deadlock hasn't really changed much in 14 months since I played it. It's pretty much the same game. I still enjoy it, but I don't know what I'm going to do on the channel here. Albion is just stale. No one's moving to Albion from Ashes. I'm sorry. Sorry, Albion. You shouldn't have mistreated me. Maybe I could have, shilled for you. But anyway, that's all I've got, guys. Get your damn refunds. Get your money back. Spend it on your loved ones if you have any. If not, blow it on something cool for yourself, like a gift or whatever. And I'll see you guys later. More videos to come. Of course, the channel isn't dead. I had like 23 Ashes videos out of 2,100 videos total in the channel. I'm not an Ashes creator. I'm a variety gamer, baby. Mwah. I'll see y'all later. Now, before I go, I'm going to call out 3 people that need to also make this exact same video. They have bigger audiences and wider reach, and they've been shilling this game way more than me. I only started shilling the game after the Steam release, so all of those are easily refundable, but Lazy Peon, SFan, and Pirate Software, they need to make this exact same video. They don't need to use, yeah, you could use my video if you want, but you could just make it your own so that it's authentic for your audience or whatever. Lazy Peon gets about 70,000 more long form views than me, so he's not really the biggest. S-Fan gets about 1,100,000 long form views on his YouTube. I don't know what these other twerps get on their Twitch channels, but they need to make videos and streams telling their audience how to get a refund. It's kind of somewhat their responsibility, okay? But I'm not going to dogpile them. They can do whatever. It's a free country. But, it really shows integrity if they're going to, I feel like they have a responsibility to do. And, even me, just 111 people, that's still a responsibility for me to use my YouTube channel to teach them and you and anyone you may know that bought this game how to properly get a refund. Anyway, see y'all later.